Hello guys, my name is Destiny and welcome back to my channel. So this is the third video in the Netflix series, and in this one we're going to go ahead and start working with the views so that we can actually list out the posts that we've created, and we can be able to make posts from the front end instead of doing it from the back end. So in order to do this, what you want to do is quite easy. Make sure your server is still running from the last time, or you could go ahead and type out python manage.py run server, and your server should be up and running. Now we're gonna head over to views.py in the post app. If you remember, we created an app from 2 videos back. We created an app post and we defined this very dummy view over here. So in this video we're gonna go ahead and do more things now. So what we're gonna say is user, and we're gonna set this to request.user. So what it's simply gonna do is it's gonna get the logged in user. So this over here is gonna get the logged in user at the moment. For example, let's say it's Karen that's logged in at that moment. It's going to get the user, or if it's you, or if it's anybody else, and it shouldn't be just one person. It can be multiple people at the same time. So but what this command over here is going to do is get the instance of a logged in user. Then we assign it to this variable over here, user. You can call this whatever you want, but I just want to call my user. So after we've done that, the next thing we could go ahead and do is just simply call posts, and want to import some things first. Let's come over here. Firstly, we want to say from post.models, we want to import tag, we want to import stream, we're going to import follow and post, if you remembered. And I think there's one more thing we need to import login required. So we're going to say from django.contrib.auth.decorators, I think. Okay, that's it. Then let's get down there, and for now let's just push this down. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do over here is list out our posts. So we've got some posts that I created from the back end, if you remembered from the last video. So what we need to say now is stream.objects.filter. This time around, we want to filter user should be equal to user. So this stream that we created from the model, you remember there is a stream in the model over here. As you can see, this stream has this variable user that's assigned to this. So this stream user now is the user's post. So we want to get the user, the post of the current logged in user. Hopefully you understand. This one over here is this one that I told you. It will get an instance of a logged in user. Then this one is one we have from the back end, from the models rather. So the next thing we're going to do is just define a group underscore IDs, and we're going to set this to an empty string, just like that. Let me see. So we're going to set this to an empty string. Okay, and after that we need to run a for loop on the post. So we're gonna say for post in posts, rather this is supposed to be posts. Okay, so for post in post, then we're gonna call the group IDs that we got, then we're gonna append the posts that we've gotten to it. So we're gonna say post.post underscore ID. Okay, hopefully you understand what we're doing. Group IDs, then we appended the post that we got from over here to the group IDs that we created over here. Okay, so with this now, the next thing we're gonna do is simply go ahead and create a post items. So we're gonna come over here just at the back of the form, and we're gonna say posts underscore items, or you could just call it posts, whatever. Or let me just call it post items, and we're gonna set this to posts.objects.filter, and we want to filter by ID underscore in, like this, equal to group underscore IDs. So we did this over here. Then the next thing we're going to do is just get all the posts that are related to that, and we're going to order it by you remember we named it posted in the models, so it's called posted. So this is just simply gonna make the latest post be at the top. So if there is no hyphen at the back or minus, then the latest post is going to be down. So hopefully you understand. Don't worry if you don't understand, I'm still going to go through what they do. Now we can simply either use, let's say, like a template loader or something, but since I'm using return render, it's still the same thing. We're just going to stick with that. Now what I want to say over here is post underscore items should go to post underscore items. Then over here like this, I'm gonna pass in context just like that. Okay, so with this now we can access this in our template. Hopefully you understand. And okay, I think, yeah, that should be it. We already have URL that's actually locating the index. You remembered, if I come over to urls.py over here, you can see we already have this URL. And the next thing we just want to do is head over to our index.html. So you remember in the template, there's this one over here called index.html. So we are simply going to run a for loop here. Let me come over here and open this again. Okay, so you see, these are the places that we are supposed to have the post. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of them. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of them. We're just gonna stick with one. That's just what we want. So I have an article, and let's see this. I want to know where it's starting from. So from here to here, I think that should be one, let me say. Then from here to here we've got another article. Okay, there's an article, this is an article, no, not that one. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of all these articles. Let's see if something actually happens. Okay, as you can see, we're now getting rid of it. It's just a remaining one. So coming over to the last one, we're just gonna minimize this, and I think I didn't minimize. Okay, that's it. And we're gonna get rid of it just like that. So we want to stick with just this one that's remaining. Okay, now the next thing we're gonna do is simply come over to the beginning of the article. I think this should be it over here, and we're gonna run a for loop. So we're gonna say for post in post underscore items. You remember that's what we named it, and we are gonna end this off over here. We're gonna say end for, just like that, and I'm gonna indent this in there just like that too. Okay, that's it. Now for post in post items, now nothing is gonna happen because we haven't actually like added the feature to show the images and all that. Okay, hopefully you understand what we're doing. Now this is the name of the person that I've got this. Now what we need to do is come over here, get rid of this. As you can see, it's gone. So we're gonna open up double curly brackets like that, and in there what we are gonna add is we can say post.user.username, just like that. And what do you notice now? We see Destiny, because Destiny was the one that created this post over here. If we open it, you're gonna see Destiny. Hopefully you understand what we're doing. Don't worry, you're still gonna understand. Okay, so post.user.username is that. Now the next thing we should fix should be the image. So let's look for where the image should be. This should be the caption. So let's get rid of this and make it post.caption. As you can see, we've got beautiful house over here. So for the record style, we also need to do post.user.username. So we've got Destiny, then liked by, yeah, we can just stick with that for now. And for the time, we need to do post.posted. Okay, so as you can see, 3rd February 2022. Is that 3rd? Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, February 22nd 2022 at 9:59 a.m. So I actually want to filter the date, so I'm gonna say date. Then I want to filter by, firstly let's start with the day, then let's go with the month, then let's go with the year. Okay, so as you can see now, it's 22nd February 2022. We can actually still change this to natural time, so it shows something like 14 minutes ago or 2 seconds ago, something like that. Don't worry, we're still gonna do all that in this project. Okay, so coming over to this part, I'm actually still looking for where we're gonna see the pictures. Let's see. Okay, this is a button, this is another button, this is another button. Okay, so let's actually add static over here and let's see what we've got for that one. Okay, so as you can see, it's an image that we've got. So what we're simply gonna do now is just get rid of this, and we're gonna open up double curly bracket in there, and in there we're just gonna say post dot it should be post dot image. If I called it image or picture dot URL, I don't know, let me check out. Okay, I called it picture. We can actually call it image. Okay, let's just stick with picture. Yeah, let's stick with picture. Now if you come over here and refresh, nothing is gonna happen. That's because over here in our main urls.py, we need to add the media URL. That's gonna help us locate the media. As you can see, we already have user one and we have the picture over here, but we don't have a URL that's gonna locate where this picture is. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying. So in order to do that, we need to head over to urls.py, and over here, this is where we have to do it. Now, the first thing we need to do is import a couple things, then we're gonna add some couple URL patterns too. So I'm simply gonna open up a project of mine that I've done before, and we're just gonna grab it from there. It's quite short. You can still go ahead and type it out if you want. It's quite short. So this is it over here. I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna paste it, and also we need to import a couple things. So let's see, we need to import this and this. Come over here, paste it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Now when we come over here and refresh, what do you notice? Now our image shows up. Hopefully you understand what's going on. Yeah, that's just how it's working, and everything, it's looking fine now. So the next thing we're going to configure is the likes. We haven't configured it yet, so we're going to say this is liked by. I'm going to get rid of this a tag over here. Okay, this is from here to here, and this is from here to here. So I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to say post dot likes. As you can see, we have 10. Then I'm gonna add in a b tag. No, that's supposed to be a b tag. Then I'm gonna say likes. Okay, so we've got 10 likes, or rather we can even just add the b tag to the 10, or we can even just leave it, I don't know, 10 likes. Okay, so as you can see, 10 likes, and we've got this image over here. I don't actually think I need that image. I'm just go ahead and comment it out. Okay, so as you can see, 10 likes. Destiny created a beautiful house, and let's actually give this stuff a space so we know. Okay, just like that, Destiny beautiful house. That's the caption. Okay, that's how it's going. Now I think we could just make this one over here bold. Yeah, let's just, okay, what am I doing? Okay, then we can paste this in there. Okay, so as you can see now, this is exactly what we wanted. Now everything is being served from the database, or from the back end rather. So let's say we want to add a new post, but this time around, let's create a new user. So I'm gonna add user, and this user should be Karen. Yeah, I use a lot of Karen names, and the password should be testing321. And I'm gonna go ahead and save this out. For Karen, I'm gonna fill in her first name, Karen Doe, email address Karen at 123.com, blah 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 blah. Yeah, let's make Karen a super user too, because we actually want to use her to do some other things. So when I come over to post, I'm gonna add post. I'm gonna choose another file, and let's say I want to post this one. This is amazing house, another house, yeah, and this is a tag. Let me add another tag. Let's say big house, yeah, big dash house, whatever. And like user should be Karen this time around, and let's say she has 14 likes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Now Destiny is logged in. When we refresh here, you can't see any post. That's because Destiny isn't following Karen, so we need to make sure that Destiny follows Karen. So follower Destiny following Karen, then save this over, then save that up and refresh. Okay, what's going on? Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna add follower Karen following Destiny. Save that. Oh, you understand what's going on. It's just Karen that made the post, so we actually need to log in as Karen for us to be able to see the post. So we can just log out and log in again, but this time around we should log in with Karen. Okay, yeah, okay, I think it should be testing 3 2 1. Okay, that's a problem. Let's log in with Destiny. Let's come over to users. Okay, it's capital K, like uppercase K. That's what we used for Karen. So we're gonna say Karen, and we're gonna come over here and put in Destiny. Okay, so this now Karen is logged in, and let's come over to post and let's see what's going on. Okay, you see in the stream it's not streaming anything to anybody. Hopefully you understand. So we need to come over to post now and create another post. So follower, we have 3 follower objects. Now let's come over here and get rid of the amazing house. Go, yeah, and we're gonna create it again. Choose file, whatever, let me just choose this and let me name this. Yeah, no, that should be Naruto. And I'm gonna add a new tag, and I'm gonna call it Naruto, just like that. User should be Karen, likes should be 12. Save. Okay, now when we come over to stream, what do you notice? We now have another stream. So if you refresh this, we are not supposed to see anything. That's because it's Karen that's logged in. So let's log out, and we want to log in as Destiny. Then we'll come over here, refresh. What do you notice? Now we see the post that Karen made. So yeah, that's pretty much it's looking really fine, apart from the fact that the hashtags ain't showing up. So let's go ahead and make the hashtags show up. Okay, so in order to do that, what we want to do is simply just let's get back to views. No, let's get back to the index.html, and we need to create like a hashtag section because we don't have it already. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm gonna come down here, paste it, refresh. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Come down here and paste it again. Okay, that's not what I want. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is post.caption. I'm gonna come down here, and I'm gonna create a p tag, and I'm gonna say hash Naruto. Okay, this is it, but I just need to break this just like that. Okay, it's not breaking, I think. Okay, yeah, let's get it here and push this all the way to the side, but this is gonna be way down. Okay, so we are simply gonna copy this, and we're gonna paste it in here. We're gonna refresh, so you see this is what we have now. But this time around we're gonna get rid of all this, and we're gonna open up an a tag just like that. Nothing is going to be in there. Then we need to run a for loop. So we need to say for tag in post.tags.all. So for tag in post.tags.all, and that's because it's a many-to-many field. So it's a many-to-many field. That's why we are doing this. If it's not a many-to-many field, then we would have just like called it the way we are calling post.user and all that. Okay, we should have just called it like this, post.posted. So we said for tag in post.tags.all, then that's a for loop. So over here we need to go ahead and list out the tag, and in order to do that we're just gonna say okay, this is what we are supposed to do. Let's get rid of this and let's put it before the link. Okay, then in here we are gonna call tag, and in here we're gonna call tag.get underscore absolute underscore URL. Then let's just go ahead and end off the for loop. Then we're gonna say end for, just like that. Okay, when we refresh, let's see, the tags ain't showing up yet. Is it called tag or tags? Okay, we need to go back to the model and see what we called it. Okay, in the post we called this tag. Yeah, so in the index.html we're gonna say for tag in post.tag, not tags. Then over here we're gonna call tag, just like that. Now when we refresh, we are getting an error. Okay, it says reverse for tags not found. Yeah, I told you guys it's gonna throw an error. In the last video I told you that we need to comment this out for now, or this is gonna throw an error because we don't have a URL for that right now. Okay, so we commented out, and what do you notice? Now it's working perfectly fine. So we now have tag Naruto, we have tag house. Let's add like 2 tags to a post and let's see how it's gonna look. So for the Naruto, I'm gonna choose that. I'm gonna save that and refresh. Now what do you notice? We have house, big house, Naruto. I think there should be an okay. So come over here and put hash, then give this a space. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, house, big house, Naruto. Okay, so let's get rid of this. House, big house, Naruto. And why is it in uppercase? Let me get rid of that. House, big house, Naruto. And let's simply just style this. And we're gonna say font size should be 10px. Okay, that's our expectation, but it's a little bit small, so I'm gonna say 12. Yeah, that's okay. Then I'm gonna say text, yeah, style font size is that. Let's cover it. Then I'm gonna say text underscore decoration, or text dash decoration should be none. Text decoration none. Let's end it off. Okay, so the text decoration none, I think it should be for the A tag here. So style text decoration should be none. Okay, so as you can see, our hashtags are working pretty well now. House, big house, Naruto, house. Okay, hopefully you understand what we're doing right now. Let's create another post, and this time around this one is gonna be from let's say it's gonna be from Karen, yeah, or let's say from Destiny. Let's give it another tag. Let's say man. Caption, this is a man, and let's save this. Refresh, we can see a man. Okay, but this is like way too big for this, so we actually need to arrange this in the upcoming videos. But hopefully you understand this is how it's working. Like everything is working pretty fine now. We can list out posts with function based view, list view, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So in the next video, we're gonna go ahead and start working with creating posts from the front end instead of doing that from the back end. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like and comment. Consider subscribing if it's actually helped you learn something new. And I hope I'll see you guys in the next video where we're gonna go ahead and start working with some more cool features in the Instagram clone series.